upload our material again
Mhm.
because it was lost. So
Mhm.
let me just open it. Give me a second, please.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Open. Ah, okay. Yeah, there you go. Please hang in there and
Mhm.
uh, wait for us to start again.
Okay.
Okay. Page 3. Okay, now let's talk about punctuality or being on time. We had a discussion about punctuality before
I think we
with our
hadn't.
Cambridge with the other material, all right,
Yeah.
about time, but we will still answer these questions,
Okay.
right? Mm.
Yeah.
Do you always wear a watch, or do you think everyone should wear a watch?
I don't think everyone should, but in my case, I should wear a watch because when I'm working, I have to check
Uh huh.
time, like for medication and check time for medications and the for the conditions of patients.
Uh-huh. Yes, of
So
course.
yeah, so I have to wear watch every day. Yeah,
Yeah. Of course, as nurses,
yeah,
we need to wear a watch every day,
yeah,
right?
right.
Mm. Um, um, although in the hospital where I work, they're very strict.
Mhm,
We have like a different watch that
mhm,
we wear. We
mhm,
don't wear it in our hands, but we wear
mhm.
it in our uniform.
Oh,
Yeah, so we just look at that. We have a
oh,
watch because,
wow.
of course, they say, aseptic technique. We have to
Um,
always wash our hands. So I don't
uh,
know. That's just how they
wow,
do it. But
wow.
that
But
was in Singapore when I worked
yeah,
there.
oh, that is not comfortable, but it is really good for the aseptic technique.
Yeah, aseptic
Yeah.
technique, right? Because when I arrived there, I used to wear a watch, and then my supervisor that I mentioned to you,
Mm-hmm.
she got angry
Oh,
at
why?
me, and she said, "Hey, remove your watch." Aseptic technique. She said,
Oh.
I don't know why. So they started putting. We have like I don't know. Let's see if I can find it in the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we have like a uniform, and then they just it's a rubber watch.
Oh.
Uh, watch for uniform for versus uniform Singapore. I don't know, but um let me see how how it looks like.
Okay.
I don't know, but usually in our uniform it has like a hole and they put some watches. I cannot see. Let's see. Nursing watch. Let's see. There you go. So this is
Mm.
how it looks like.
Mm.
So
Wow.
there, that is how we do it in our
Oh.
hospital. So
Was it
there.
convenient?
It's not that convenient though, because if you got used to watching your watch like this, it's
Yeah.
not that convenient.
Right.
So it's somehow strange. Okay. um, how do you feel when others are late?
um. How you, okay. Okay. Could you ask me again?
How do you feel
Uh-huh.
when others are late?
Oh. I don't want to blame them because I also late sometimes. But there
Okay.
are some people who late so many times, too much.
Uh, uh-huh.
Then I want to tell them that you should be on time like that.
Yes.
because that is
Uh-huh.
really important.
Yes. You should be on time. All right. And you have fillers like that or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. That's okay. All right.
Uh,
I will accept that.
Excuse
Uh,
me, but what is the fillers?
fillers are like things that you include in your statement, like
Ah,
uh,
ah,
or something like that, or like
okay. Oh,
like, yeah, the
ah,
habit,
ah.
word
Mm,
habits, right?
ah. Could you spell it?
Fillers. Yeah, there you go.
Ah,
Can you see it?
fillers. Yeah.
Yes, it's called fillers.
Okay.
Everyone has it, even native speakers have it.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. It's okay. It's acceptable.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about animals.
Mm-hmm.
Um, do you like animals or do you have like a pet? Do you like animals?
Yes, I like animals, so I really want to have a pet in my place, but my parents really don't like do that. Don't want to do that.
Okay. All right. Why so?
Because they care about the pet. Um,
Uh-huh.
every family member, uh, every family member in my place is working, so
Uh-huh.
there are some times that all of us have to uh, move out from house. So
Uh,
my mother said if we have a pet, there are some times
mhm.
that we should leave that alone. So
Yeah. There are
yeah,
situations
oh
where
yeah,
you should leave the pet alone, right?
yes, and then
Mm.
it will feel a lot of lonely feelings. So
Mhm.
that would
Mhm.
be really not good for the pet. So because of that, she
Mm.
don't want to have a pet.
Yeah, me too. These days, but I used to have a pet for 17
Mm,
years.
mm-hmm.
Like, what do you call that? 17 years dog
Oh,
until she died, you know.
mm,
So it was like, too bad. Too
yeah.
bad, but it's okay, it's part of life.
Mm,
Hmm. Did you ever visit zoo when you were a child?
um, yes, I did because my kindergarten went picnic to the zoo many
Mm-hmm.
times, and that was really good, memorable moment for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Good for you. Which one is your favorite wild animal when you were visiting the zoo?
Favorite wild animal? Oh, I think that was a lion because
Lion?
yes,
Okay.
because it is really
Mm.
hard to see in our in
To find?
yes, we can only see
Ah.
that in the zoo. So
Ah.
I always visited the place for the lion.
Mm. Okay. It's really hard to find, not to see, okay?
Oh yeah.
Mm. Mm. Although it's hard to see,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't sound natural, so hard to
Mm,
find.
okay.
If there's something that you really have hard time seeing, then you can
Mm,
say finding. Okay, really hard to
okay.
find.
Really hard.
Okay, so lion. Mm. Uh, so you love it. Maybe it's similar with your character. No, just
Really?
joking. You're a little bit scary sometimes.
Yeah.
No, just joking. Um, they say the people who admire one animal, usually it reflects their character.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think so. I don't think that you're a lion. Maybe you love lions, but your character is not a lion. I think you're very
Okay.
gentle as a nurse.
Thank you.
Of course. In order to become a nurse, you should be gentle.
Yeah,
Don't you
sure.
agree?
Yeah, because I
Uh,
have to respect every patient, even though they are not
yeah,
sick. I have to
yeah,
respect them.
exactly. Even if they're really crazy sometimes,
Yeah,
we need to respect them. I
yeah.
used to work in a psychiatric
Oh,
facility, right? And
wow.
it's really challenging,
Mm,
I was not that patient before. I was
mm,
really, uh, I easily get um hard, I easily get angry.
mm-hmm,
But when I started working there, I learned how to become patient because you need to,
mm, yes.
because they can sue you, they can have you arrested if
Yeah,
you try
right,
to
right.
hurt them, right?
Yes.
So you have to control.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, especially crazy people. What area are you right now? I forgot to ask. Like,
I'm working in emergency department.
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
remember. First day I asked you, emergency department.
yeah.
So there you also have to be patient in emergency department.
Yeah, there are so many situations
Yeah,
because we have a lot of drunk person in the
yeah.
weekends. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and most of them are aggressive, and
What?
they most of them are too aggressive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so
Aggressive,
yeah,
aggressive.
yeah, right.
Okay. Mm. So, of course, drunk people are so aggressive.
Yeah.
Um, but I remember I had an internship in emergency department.
Mhm.
I was there for 6 months.
Mhm.
Mm, and a lot of drunk people, the old nurses, in other country in Singapore, yeah, we have to be very strict, but to be honest, I used to work in a government hospital, and my internship was there, and there were a lot of drunk people, and the
Mhm.
old nurses were really, they don't have patience. I don't know why.
Mm.
They, if they're hurt, if the drunk people were, suffering,
Mhm.
they're gonna make him suffer more. They
Mhm.
their hands are very heavy. They will try to get a blood extraction, and then
Mm.
many times, crazy. I,
Yeah.
but being a nurse, you should be very patient.
Mm.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about music then.
Mhm.
Mm. Um, would you like to try? Okay, what's your favorite type of music? Let's start with that. What's your
Okay.
favorite type of music?
Um. Actually, I like every kind of music, but I like the slow music the most
Mm-hmm.
because I can.
Okay, slow music.
Yes.
All right. Um, um, why slow music?
Because while listening the slow music, I can relax myself and
Mm-hmm.
um when I listening the music,
Mm-hmm.
I regard the lyrics the
Mm-hmm.
as an important in as an important thing in the song.
Mm-hmm.
So it is
Yeah.
easy to hear the lyrics in slow music.
Ah,
Yeah,
so it's like you don't like rap
yeah, yeah,
because it's too fast. You cannot listen to the lyrics.
yeah, right.
All right. Okay, how about this? Would you like to try a different type of music, or you're sticking to that? You're okay with slow music already?
Um, Even though I like the slow music, I also like American pop, which is a bit faster than the slow music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also enjoy that.
Okay, actually, you can say slow music is ballad music.
Mm-hmm.
Ballad.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
right.
yes, so I think it's better to label slow music as ballad because, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, slow music is okay, acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, has your preference in music ever changed?
Oh, have preference in music. Um, yes. Yes,
Mhm.
it is. When I was in high school, I prepared to
Mhm.
listen kind of fast music like rap
Mhm.
because
Rap.
yeah,
Okay.
because that made me excited.
Okay.
Uh, b-
Wow.
uh,
Okay.
I have
Something
a
that. Uh
yeah.
huh.
I had a lot
Please
of
continue.
stress. I had a lot of stress when I was in high school because of studying. So I
Mhm.
usually relieved my stress with listening fast music. But
Uh huh.
nowadays
Oh.
I want to relax myself with slow music. So I think it is totally changed.
Okay. All right. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I think me too. That's pretty normal for people.
Mhm.
Our preferences change throughout the years,
Yeah.
so I think that's pretty normal.
Mhm.
Is there any music that you dislike these days?
I don't like heavy rock music.
Uh huh.
I don't like this kind of music since when I was young
Uh
because
huh.
I cannot understand what they are saying.
Heavy rock.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
and also I don't like the rhythm of that music. It is too just loud.
Yeah. Like that.
Yeah.
Right. Do you or can you play any musical instruments?
I used to play a guitar.
Wow.
Yes.
I used to
After,
play guitar.
yeah.
You don't need to say a guitar.
Ah, okay. I
Yeah,
used to
so,
play guitar. Oh, okay.
all right.
Mm.
When was that?
Um, After I graduated high school, I have a to, lot of time too. So I want to learn guitar that. So I played that
Uh-huh.
time.
Wow. Nice. Amazing. Amazing. Good for you. Um, Here's another question not listed there. If you will have a child in the future, a daughter or a son, would you encourage them to play any musical instrument?
Yes, I think it is really important for one's life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because um we will have at least one time um when need us when require us to play the musical instrument.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Nice.
so I think we should.
Mm. Yeah, I think so. They say in a study that um, it improves your brain activity, right?
Mm,
So I really think that um, I think it's really good. It can improve the intelligence of one individual. So
mm-hmm,
I will encourage my son if that's
mm-hmm.
the case.
Okay.
Okay, if you had to
Mm.
a chance to learn a musical instrument, which instrument would you choose to learn?
I'd like to learn piano. Actually,
Oh,
I learned that when I was in elementary school, but I totally forgot how to play it, so I want to
uh-huh.
learn again.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, I wish you luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, all right. It's never too late. When I lived in Singapore, there was like a 67-year-old grandma.
Mm-hmm. Mm,
She started learning guitar. Now she's 77, I think, or
mm-hmm.
79. Yeah. So she's really good in playing guitar now.
Oh,
I forgot her name, but she's pretty famous in Singapore because
oh,
she's like the grandma guitar master or something like that.
Oh.
Okay. Let's talk about TV. A few more questions before we
Mm-hmm.
end our class.
Okay.
Um, okay. Do you like watching television?
I think I'm not because I prefer to computers instead of TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You prefer computer than TV. But if you watch TV, what do you usually watch on TV?
Um, I prefer to see the some kind of show because it is really ridiculous. But I don't like to watch dramas because um most stories in that is artificial. It is
Mm-hmm.
not real, so
Ah,
I
it is not
cannot.
real.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, okay. Um, yeah, me too. I don't like that. I usually watch just the news, what's on the news, world news, and that's it.
mm,
Okay. What type of programs did you watch when you were a child?
mm, when I was child, I really enjoyed watching animations on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay. All right. Animations like what? What's the title?
especially from the Disney like
Ah,
Mickey Mouse. Um, yeah, something like that.
wow, Mickey Mouse. Or have you watched Lion King? Do you
Yeah,
know
I
that?
love that.
Yeah, yeah, I love that as well. I cried.
Ah,
All right.
because you
So,
said or impressed.
sad. You know when the
Oh,
father died, Mufasa.
oh,
You know when the father died in that movie. Ah, it was really sad. Okay. All right. Let's see. That was very basic. I think most of these are basic. How about this? What languages do you speak? This one is pretty common. Let's put a star here.
mm, okay.
This one they will answer this during your IELTS. What
Mm,
languages do you speak?
mm. As a Korean, as a native Korean, I can speak Korean well. But
Mhm.
nowadays I'm learning English, so
Uh-huh.
I'd like to say I can speak Korean and English.
Uh-huh. Ah, Korean and English. Oh, wow. Good, good. Uh, of course, Korean is the language that you use most. How did you learn English or how do you study English?
Um, Actually, I have been studied English since when I was elementary school, but it is
Uh-huh.
just for the textbook. It is not
Okay.
helpful for speaking, so I went to the States to learn
Uh-huh.
English.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Yeah, you went to the States to study
yeah,
English.
yeah.
When was this? I didn't know about that.
Ah, but it's not that long. It is too short to learn English. It is about
Uh-huh.
4 months. And it was this year.
Ah,
From
this
January,
year.
yes, from
Wow,
January to
amazing.
May.
Okay. Well, which part in the U.S.?
I stayed at Michigan,
Michigan. Oh,
yes, as
Michigan
a
State.
student
Wow.
visa.
Wow, good. Good for you. All right.
Yeah.
We'll continue about language in here. So the fourth question onwards, we'll
Okay.
continue with that on our next meeting. Okay.
Okay.
Four onwards. Let me note that, and I'll see you again tomorrow. I think it's your off today, right?
Oh no, I have to go to work. Yesterday was my day off.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, because last weekend was your night shift. All
Yeah,
right.
right.
Okay, take care, Jihei. I'll see you again
Okay.
tomorrow. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Have a good time.
You too. Have a good time.
Thank you.